Yeah, so my name is Mandy Shimizu, and I worked at GSO Business Management in Los Angeles. I was working in their royalty department full-time, so it was basically handling all of the money coming in for our clients from royalty services.
I'm Ron Jordan. I'm a junior studying business and entertainment, specializing in agency and audio technology. And over the past summer, I worked at Sony Music Entertainment in New York City in their headquarters.
Okay, my name is Justice Mirzakani, and I'm a senior here at AU studying public communication and minoring in business and entertainment, and I interned at MTV for the summer.
My name is Sarah Liebman, and I interned as a research and development intern at WGBH Boston.
So Professor Simpson actually introduced me to my boss, and I was abroad in London while all this was going on. And so I emailed with him a few times, we talked, he got to know me, and I did a Skype interview, sent in my resume, standard stuff like that, got the job.
The application process was really easy. I applied early, I think around early March of last year. All I did was apply on the Viacom website because Viacom owns MTV, so that's what I did. I applied there. And I asked for John Simpson to get a good word for me, just for like support, and I think that helped. So all they needed was a cover letter and a resume. I just submitted that through the website, and then within the next day, like literally like 12 hours later, they emailed me and set up an interview.
So I basically was assisting in making sure that Sony had all of the money that they were owed from royalties through different contracts with sampling. So if someone sampled something in the Sony catalog, and through a contract it said, you know, through this X number of albums sold, we'll give you, you know, this amount, and then after that an additional. I'd be checking on that to see if there was additional money that was owed. A lot of times I'd be looking at TV and movie deals to see if they were paying out the royalties on the monthly basis that they said they were, or the annual basis. I would check to make sure that in different TV stations, if they had asked to use the Sony Works, to make sure that they were using it for the allotted time that they said, or in the manner that they said that they were.
I did a lot of research on different press outlets for the Video Music Awards, which was really cool. I got to do qualitative research, researching the media traction, their social media hits and things like that, to see if they were qualified to review the awards. I facilitated the interviews around the Television Critics Association press conference, so yeah, I did things like that. And the cool thing about it was I also got to assist Nickelodeon on the Kids Choice Sports Awards, and there I got to walk down A-list celebrities, and it was really cool.
While I was there was a variety of different tasks. A lot of it, we spent a good deal transcribing, a lot of research. In my department, we were the lifestyles department, so we did a lot of cooking shows, so I learned about food sometimes for hours on end, which obviously made me really hungry. Took a lot of trips to the vending machine last summer. Actually one day, a couple days, we got to go on set and be a production assistant for the day, and to see what it's like on a professional set with all the professional equipment and how all the roles work together, and it was way more enlightening than any day in class, in my opinion. So.
The internship was paid. It was that was definitely a good plus, because I had to go to LA for the internship, so for costs and things like that. So yeah, it was paid. I worked I would say 9 to 6 for 4 days out of the week. Each department was different. For me, I was in the PR communications department, so they needed a lot of help with the VMAs and Television Critics Association, and things of that nature. So yeah, I worked a long time on that.
So I worked 40 hours a week with a 3-hour commute both ways. And it was paid, but it was a lot of work. And they definitely expected me to work as a full-time employee, just in an internship position. The advice I'd give to students that are interning is definitely you have to work really hard, but they will be very appreciative for it. They really like working with students and helping develop people who are looking to go into the industry through that venue. They really are excited about working with them and fostering those talents. In order to be a better candidate, I would say make sure you know your accounting. You're very, very reliant on that work. And all the classes that you take here really do feed back into it. I use stuff from entertainment law, having to read through contracts, so just knowing that everything kind of circles back.
So the first thing I'd probably say is just in general for what I was doing at Sony, you definitely need to have a little bit of understanding of like the whole copyright law and how the music industry works as far as having a publishing company and a label who kind of does the composition and then the sound recording of that stuff. It's a little bit technical, but if you take in Professor Simpson's music publishing class or his intro to the entertainment industry class, it kind of goes over that. If you want to work at Sony in general, one of the biggest things is you need to know who their artists are, what they're doing, just in general what the company's up to, and kind of have a passion for the industry for sure. That was I think the biggest factor that my boss in personally saw in me that kind of led to him, one, hiring me, and then two, continuing to give me projects. If you show that initiative, then your employer, your boss, whoever is definitely going to give you more opportunities.
Definitely it looks better if you have some type of experience, at least for example, if you want to intern at Viacom, it would really help if you interned at a small PR firm. It depends on really what you want to do that has to do with the entertainment industry. So in my case, I already had previous internship experience at a management company that was geared towards music. It was small. It was only 8 staff. And I was also heavily involved on campus, and they really love that. They love if you're involved on student organizations, and if you use that as a practical, you're more likely to get picked. So definitely, I would encourage people to go ahead and apply. Don't be scared. There's nothing you can lose.
Being a very good writer and being a very fast writer is definitely a skill that will translate over getting any internship and getting any job and moving up in that internship. Also, just being quick to understand directions and you definitely want to ask questions when you want to learn more about something, but also being able to be the one who has the answer or be I'm going to go find the answer. When you get given a job or a task to do in your internship, it's really important that you're resourceful and you find solutions before you have to just ask questions. Though it is important to develop a really good mentorship relationship with your boss and be able to learn about their role and how they got there. So.